Very proud. I invented the term sewer mermaid. It came out at somewhere between, there's a point of perfection, somewhere between your brain breaking and blood dribbling out your ears and you reaching enlightenment. Like, it's like, you know how if you stare at the face of God, you actually will, at some point, like, you'll have a moment of enlightenment, but you'll die at the same time. And it's the same moment when I discovered the beauty of Florencio, you know? It's like, I was like, this is so stupid. I don't know what I'm looking at. And blood was dribbling out my ears. But then I had this moment of enlightenment where I understood there was a logic to the madness. And that the entire goal of StarCraft was different for this man. And it was about pissing off his opponent. Exclamation mark Florencio, exclamation mark Florencio files. We're up to like 150 episodes almost now. Robo drop in chat didn't realize. It was like, hey, oh, you cast Florencio too? Everyone casts Florencio now, but we've been doing it for a couple years now, ever since he broke our brain. Guys, that's a Forge versus Forge. Holy shit, let's stop talking about the origin story, because right now we've got Sewer Mermaid versus Apprentice. We've seen this sort of battle many times before. Let's see how it goes this time. Dexter, of course, is Florencio. Of course, accepting his serial killer nature. Is he actually playing himself? This is almost identical. They've both sent 2 probes out. They've both gone Forge first. Now, Florencio here, he's realizing, okay, all right. Oh, and he's going to go for the gas deal. Yeah, he knows this is going to reset to some weird shit. You paid too much is just going to lock him out. Say, look, I've got 3 probes on the outside. Oh, you paid too much. They're both getting a cannon on the high ground. Neither is getting it up, but there's a probe. There's a probe hidden in Florencio's main. Oh, and Florencio's going to get his gas stolen as well. Ooh. Okay, he does get 1 gas down. Meanwhile, 1 gas for both players. Both of them have a single gas steal off. Now, this probe is a distraction. Meanwhile, cheeky cannon rush in the corner. Could creep cannons from there. Flo doesn't know about it. Okay, this could get dangerous. Who's probing better? You paid too much is not probing at all. Does put on gas, though. That probe, though, getting cornered. Cannon goes, takes it out. Now, there's 2 probes here. Florencio. Oh no! Is the Sewer Mermaid going to be tricked? He's getting a cannon up for a contain. He's probing. He thinks this is going to become a normal game. That probe needs to not show this. Oh, he shows it, but wait. I don't think. No. Why are you building 2 gates here? I don't think that makes any sense. Oh shit! Flo's pulling, but no, you can't break that. That's walled in solid. What are you going to build out of this though? If Flo gets some cannons up here, he can defend his base. The problem is, oh, actually, you know what? Flo's going to clear this gas steal off. Meanwhile, this cannon not in range of the gas steal. So Flo is actually going to free up this gas geyser. The problem is right now, cannons are starting earlier for you paid too much. He's going to have to pull probes to slow down the cannons. So he's going to sack some probes here, but ooh, it hurts. It hurts. Ow. Oh no. Flo's getting dicked. That cannon just killed 6 probes. Flo just lost his economic advantage. He's only just starting to mine his first little bit of gas, and guess what? I think that cannon's out of range and can deny the gas geyser. Flo's in trubs right now, guys. That cannon will beat this cannon, but even if it's in range of that cannon, it might be so busy fighting this that this cannon wins. Oh, it's out of range. Yeah, that's going to deny the gas. Flo's got to take the other gas. He does already start a stalker, though. That's a big advantage. Now, this is where I was doubting the plan of you paid too much, where I was like, wait, why are we building 2 gateways? You can't build anything out of them. And let them finish as well. So it's a huge waste of money. Cybercore only now goes down for you paid too much. I do like the pylon and the mineral line. Can build a cannon there to defend. Flo's building a shield battery. And the stalk is going to work its way around. It says, you fudging piece of little shit. How dare you cannon rush me? And does find the probe. Nicely done. And look at that. That stalker also finds an angle on this pylon. The other one, though, is powering all 3 cannons. So I still think it's going to be safe, but at least he can work this down. Now, Flo does have a probe on the outside, so we can expand here as well. Meanwhile, you paid too much is locked in. Oh my god, he's going to unlock himself, depower this. And he can sneak a probe out, but it's going to be a while till he gets his natural up. It looks like Florencio here. Things did start off bad with this hidden cannon rush, but it feels like he's a little bit more adept at swimming through the sewers, you know? We've got You Paid Too Much, who's kind of doing one of those really silly and efficient styles. You ever see like Butterfly or something? They're doing these ones, and you're like, calm the fuck down, buddy. Whereas Florencio, he just slithers through the water like a fish. In this case, it's shit water, but still, same thing. He's just, he can go underwater and breathe through it. He's got shit gills, so he can get oxygen out of sewage water. You know, he's more comfortable here. He's like, this is a normal game. I enjoy this. And you paid too much is like, oh shit, I built 2 gateways here for no reason. This is all going to get depowered and cleared out. So Flo says, you may have learnt how to adapt to this shit, but I was born in it. I was here my entire life. You can't surprise me. Both of them are checking corners. I love this. They're both like, where's your hidden expand, you dickhead? And he's actually going Twilight Council, very tricky. What would be cool though is if that probe runs up the ramp and spots it before the cannon snipes it. What is... Oh, you cheeky fucker. This is a nexus down in the... What the fuck is going to go Stargates, right? Is this going to be Tempests and shield batteries from here? Wait, is Florencio making warp gate? Is he going to start blink? Are we seeing 1 base, 3 gate blink from Flo? Okay, he starts an expansion in the corner as well. Meanwhile... Florencio finds the nexus. He's cannoning the expansion. You paid too much, meanwhile, is cannoning and building a Stargate in Florencio's natural. I can't even process this. I mean, Stalkers aren't great here. Is he gonna... Oh my god. Science! Science is to recognize the single most potent element of Florencio's existence, letting the reins go, depowering his production because he is a science master. That there was my song about Florencio depowering all of his production, and he's still not replacing it. Science? What are we doing? Flo? What are we? He's like, there's cannons there. He's gonna move down. He's gonna see all this shit. Oh my god, there's already Void Rays, a second Stargate. I wouldn't mind the Stalkers running across the map. But right now, I mean, what is he gonna do? Is Flo dead? He's building his own Stargate, but it's so late. An Alpha of Chads is already on the way. You got a couple of these. Look at...
we can teleport if you upgrade us. We have one of the lowest DPS to cost ratios in the game. We've got the Geek Squad Stalkers here, ready. Do you need us to fix your computer?
No, we need you to break a gigantic shield battery cannon Void Ray contain.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yeah, that's not very helpful, Stalkers. I feel like you're almost the worst possible unit for this situation.
It's all right. Just power cycle your modem. Maybe it'll work.
I think Florencio may be the virgin in this game, guys, and it looks like you paid too much, maybe the Chad. There's an Alpha fucking just roaming around, pissing on his buildings. Okay, that's some interesting micro from you paid too much. Definitely has been to science school from what we just saw there. Decided to stand on front of a cannon and see if he could be out of range of it. Not quite how it works. Blink is now on the way, and we're making a sentry. How do you possibly ever win from here? Flo's slow warping and he's gonna bust him at home. There's a nexus here though, so he can always recall probes and mine from here. Flo has only 2 probes mining there. He's trying to probe up more. He has repowered his 3 gates. Blink is miles away. All he's got is a couple Stalkers, a sentry, and a shield battery. I mean, if these Void Rays just prismatic alignment, as long as they're not engaging the cannon, if they come from this angle, they'll crush him. That being said, a few Stalkers are there. And he's gonna make Tempests. He says, well, I can shoot you from out of range. A Tempest is very slowly going to chip away at this. I don't even know if it'll do enough damage to get through the shield battery regen. It's going to take him like 10 minutes from now to break this contain. It can work, but it's going to take a long time, and I'm very worried about Flo getting overwhelmed before then. For some reason, you paid too much does not realize that's a double Alpha. Why are you afraid? They don't pay your bills. Stop asking, do you want fries with that? And fuck them up. Give them a wedgie. Believe in your high school strategies. Do them again. No. God damn it. Those Void Rays are doing fuck all, man. They're Chads. They've lost confidence. I don't know. Maybe they're hitting middle age. Their waistband is a little bit stuck out. They're not living the glory days. They are actually getting fired now. Oh, shit. So they tried to give a wedgie here, and now they are losing their job. They're literally losing their income. Oh, no! They're going to even lose one to the Geek squad? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, he's going to recall some probes. Okay, he's going to salvage it. He says, I don't need to work for the man who studied in school. We can make our own job. We can be a professional fucking wedgie/swirly business. People call us up and we give swirlies to fucking geeks and virgins. Meanwhile, Florencio is going, I'm fucking your base up, mate. Has a corner base up. Oh, you paid too much, has just found it. He goes, oh, that's a corner base. Okay, you dickhead. But only 3 probes there. I think the gas shortage is the problem for you paid too much. You paid too much. Has to do some more damage. And a triple alpha, 6 chads. I mean, it should be pretty easy. That Tempest does not do a lot of damage. Look how slow it shoots. Okay. You paid too much, though. It's really just giving Flow so much time. Oh my god, the Tempest even runs up and kills a probe. If they shoot it for like 2 seconds, that Tempest disappears. Oh man, good micro here. Neeb's teachings have done well. You can always recall those Stalkers and Zealots home as well and try to bust this. Obviously, neither side really wants to engage into the cannons and batteries, but you got to remember, there's not a lot of DPS here, and these cannons are very far back. So I think these chads could go a lot deeper here. They're going to go for it. Flow a little slow. Prismatic alignment. Oh my god. The Tempest, it thinks it's the leader of the geeks, the king of the fucking nerds. Oh my god, the king and queen both get swirlied out of this fucking world. They thought it was done in high school, but no, the chads don't give a shit. It's like your worst nightmare. You thought school was over. You guys know you have those dreams that you're back in school and you got an assignment due and a teacher's bossing you around and there's those fuckhead kids being fuckheads, because that's what most high schoolers are professionals at, right? Being fucking pieces of shit. But right now, I think Flo is back there, man. He's like, dude, I reinvented myself after high school. I started playing StarCraft and cheesing people. I like to smear shit on their face and go, Simba. But now someone smeared shit on my face, and I maybe realized how evil what I've been doing this whole time was. I think maybe Flo's gonna have a moment here where he realizes, great micro actually. He's just got a Void Ray, didn't lose any Stalkers. Oh, he's waiting. Prismatic alignment's almost off. The Tempest and the Stalkers are doing some good damage. You paid too much. Loses a full alpha of chads there. Oh, and another one? Does he get another? Doesn't quite get the next one. There's a Tempest. There's Stalkers. All right, Flo's lost his Nexus. He's going to have to recall probes down here. He's got that up and mining. Flo's actually microing like a psychopath right now. This is, yeah, I think he's definitely gone to make a fresh round of guac. And it's probably the only thing standing between him and defeat right now. Because I feel like if you commit into a fight against those chads for like 2 seconds while they're prismatically aligned, you're going to lose every Stalker and the game's just over like that. But just finesse with the Stalkers. And honestly, it's rare to see that level of control with an Xbox controller. That's why I think Neeb has actually made a comeback here. The, Alex says, make me some more guac. I'll take over. Blinks forward, snaps a Chad. Stalker for a Chad, a very good trade, but the Tempest's exposed. Oh, the Tempest's exposed. The Stalker's trying to protect it. The shield battery doing its work. Another Void Ray goes down, but I don't think there's enough Stalkers here. And those Void Rays doing work. Another Tempest there. A few Stalkers left on the right-hand side. Neeb doing the best that he can with an Xbox controller. But a few Chads do make it back. Both sides still desperately weak here. 2 more Chads come out. It's still 5 Chads against a handful of Stalkers and a Tempest. I'm telling you guys, Stalkers are so bad versus Void Rays, but this Blink Micro is actually beyond the levels of science. This is some true try-hard virgin pro gamer, 5-time WCS champion, bald eagle, fucking best player in North America shit right here. Like, this is some shit science cannot give you. We're actually seeing some pro gamer micro down in the fucking main base, keeping him alive. Unfortunately, he's just put on gas, and the Chads are out for revenge. Now, recall has already been used. It just recalled probes over here, so he can't recall down there. He is going to try and answer with his Stalkers and Tempest, but he's going to lose his entire economy on the right-hand side. Remember, guys, how bad this was for Flo in the early game, and then once the contain was up, I cannot believe this game is still going on. I mean, I really shouldn't be surprised anymore, yet I constantly am. I really thought this was a loss for Florencio, and it still very well could be. That's a lot of shield batteries. He's losing a few units to these voids. But you know what? He's killing a lot of the mining. There's another Nexus up there. The voids have taken it out. They're coming back. The Tempest and the Stalkers, they want to kill this Nexus. He wants to get rid of his mining and then retreat back to the shield batteries. Right now, there's not a lot for Flo to work with. He's got a bunch of probes on the other side of the map. The Nexus does fall. And Stalker's front. Yeah. Oh, man. Maybe he could intercept these Void Rays. I don't think he has enough to intercept them. He's going to go up here. Oh, if he dives on the economy, then maybe. Remember, I think his Tempest has got to run. I think his Tempest has got to run. Okay, I like this. Hunting them down. The Stalkers are going to use their mobility right now. The Void Rays, I think, are going to answer by attacking the main base. But if they go too deep on the cannons, they could end up in trouble. Remember, Florencio still has money. A few probes do get out. Meanwhile, there is one Nexus with a single probe mining. A few probes hiding there. The Chads are going to come in. They're going to go for the cannon and try to depower it. Oh, splitting their fire science style across the pylon and the cannon. The last few Stalkers probes do go down up there. Now, it looks like the production of Flow is going to go down. But he's got a Nexus. And he's got 8 Stalkers and a Tempest for 7 Void Rays. Remember, these are not Flux Veins Void Rays. They don't have Fuck Veins yet. I mean, that's got to be what it's called. I mean, when you're going pure Void Ray and you've literally been giving a wedgie to your opponent all game, it's not Flux Veins. Let's be real. That's the fucking loser term for it. It's Fuck Veins. Unfortunately, these Void Rays, they've been fucking some shit up, but they don't quite have that super movement speed just yet, so... See exactly how that goes. Void Ray is doing damage. Stargate there is taking damage. Stalker's starting to take down the Nexus as well. And uh-oh. Things are getting a little bit dicey. If that Nexus goes down, I mean, there is another one building. There's still a few probes there. I worry about the reset, though. The Stalkers take out the Nexus. They blink forward into a cannon. Oh, okay, guys. Neeb, I just got word in my ear. Yeah, Bob just told me, okay, thanks, Bob. So Bob just told me at this point, Neeb did hand the controller back. Florencio came back from the kitchen. He made a fresh round of guac and said, give me that controller back, slapped it out of Neeb's hand. Neeb was like, dude, I'm winning you this fucking game. And now it's pure Florencio. So we're going to see him start to do very scientific maneuvers, patrolling Stalkers in the middle of the map. He's going to take a gas, build a pylon, start to try to rebuild his economy. 3 probes up against 6. He technically has double the econ, but the Chad squad still roaming around this map and still, like I said, you know, the game can just end in the blink of an eye if these Chads manage to close with their opponent. But a big lack of information here for you paid too much and unable to do it. If he can get over there, I mean, it's going to be a long time before any more units engage this. And I feel like Flo almost needs to go out and pick off a Void Ray, get Prismatic Alignment to activate, pull back. Because if these just get on the Nexus, activate Prismatic Alignment, Flo has to run. He can't actually stand his ground and defend. He doesn't have enough money for another Nexus right now. They're going to come in and surprise him. Oh, no. Okay, if you pay too much as decisive, he might just kill the Tempest here. Move in, move in, move in, move in. Go, don't A move, move in. Go for the Tempest. Oh, no, Flo's Tempest. Oh, my God. And the wedgie is complete. The Stalkers come forward, but, I mean, the Voids are more than a match for that. Good blink micro. One Void does fall. Prismatic Alignment goes down. A Stalker for a Void. That's a good trade for Flo, but he's lost a lot of shields. He can't engage again, and as I said, if he loses that Nexus, he's in trouble. Oh, he loses another Stalker. I think the Chads have done it, guys. 6 Chads versus 6 Stalkers. It's just such a better army for you. Paid too much. Try hard micro as he will. He tries to do it. He just can't quite do it, and these Chads do end up taking Florencio to Sewer Town. Hot diddly damn. I am very impressed. You paid too much. Takes down the Sewer Mermaid and manages to put one on the scoreboard. Almost looked like a mirror image of Florencio at the start of that game. Definitely, I think, someone who was inspired by him. And GG, well played.